Good evening, everybody. My name is Dr. Shaw, and I am the principal at Jefferson Middle School. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the Jefferson Middle School Spring Orchestra Concert. I'm delighted to see such a wonderful turnout to support these young musicians. Tonight we have the joy of witnessing their hard work and talent of our dedicated middle school students. Over the past several months, these young musicians have committed themselves to countless hours of practicing, honing their techniques, and learning to perform together as an ensemble. Their journey has been guided by our exceptional orchestra director, Ms. Bitsko, whose passion and expertise has been instrumental in bringing out the best in the students. Music is a powerful and transformative part of education. It teaches our students creativity, discipline, and the importance of working together towards a common goal. It also provides a wonderful outlet for self-expression and building confidence. Tonight's concert is a celebration of these values and a showcase of the incredible talent of these children. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the parents and families who have supported their children throughout this musical journey. Your encouragement and involvement are crucial to their success, and we are grateful for your support. Thank you for joining us tonight. We hope that you enjoy the wonderful performances ahead. Ms. Bitsko.
by Deborah Baker Monday. It is a dramatic piece of music depicting the life and the adventures of the Spanish explorers known as conquistadors. Life on the trial is depicted with tension and motion. It is achieved with fast, repeated passages in the natural A minor key with a rising and flowing eighth notes. A softer, more lyrical section represents the restful time for the conquistadors. With a gentle underlying Latin rhythm, keeps the pulse alive. We hope you enjoyed one of our favorite pieces we have gotten to play all year. piece you just heard with 6th and 7th grade was Lady of the Lake by Jeremy Wollstone. The Lady of the Lake is a mysterious woman associated with the legend of King Arthur. She is the one who gives him his famous sword Excalibur in all versions of the legend of King Arthur. The Lady of the Lake is double-sided, beautiful but dangerous. The opening melody you will hear may represent the lady. You will hear the melodies in different time signatures and different styles. Sometimes she is fast and dangerous, and others she is calm and inviting. We hope you enjoy and can picture this. Well, I hope you enjoy and you could picture the story of King Arthur and the Lady of the Lake while they perform for you.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Mitska, and I'm really happy to welcome you to the Jefferson Middle School Orchestra Spring Concert. And thank you to Charlie Douglas for presenting the 6th and 7th grade group. And thank you to the 6th and 7th graders for doing a really wonderful job with your pieces. At this time, we're going to transition to have the chamber orchestra play a piece for you. So at this time, 6th and 7th graders who are not in chamber orchestra, you can go ahead and find your seats on the side of the auditorium here. If you are an 8th grader who is in chamber orchestra, give these guys a minute to get off the stage so that it's less clustered when you hop up. And then one more thing, if you needed clothespins to keep your music on the stand, leave those for the next person in case they have the same problem. Thank you. The JMS Chamber Orchestra is playing one piece for you tonight, titled Themes from the Moldau by Bedřich Smetana, arranged by Robert Frost. Not the poet Robert Frost, a different Robert Frost. The original multi-movement work by Smetana brings to life the beauty and the grandeur of the Czech countryside as we follow the river, the Moldau, all through the country, right into the heart of Prague throughout the multi-movement piece. The arrangement that we're playing tonight takes those most prominent themes from the original and combines them into one nice adaptable piece for middle school or high school. Chamber orchestra only began in the spring semester this year, but I'm really proud of how far we've come over a few months and how hard these guys have worked to put this piece together. It's really fun to play, we really enjoy it, and we hope you do too. Thank you. 6th and 7th grade students in chamber orchestra can go ahead and find their seats in the audience. And then 8th grade students, please make your way to the stage with your music and instruments to perform our 8th grade pieces. The first piece that 8th grade will be playing for you in a moment is titled Dotonbori Dash by Alan Lee Silva. This is an original work. It's really interesting. It illustrates an adventurous chase through the Dotonbori market, which is a really lively and colorful marketplace in Osaka, Japan. As the caper traverses in and out of doorways and through packed crowds, each section of the orchestra gets a moment to showcase their skills with a variety of beautiful cascading melodies or contemporary bassline parts. Something really interesting about this piece is that the cellos get the opportunity to try out a new percussive technique called slap pizzicato. The slap pizzicato is supposed to imitate the sound of a Japanese taiko drum, and we hope you really enjoy it. The second piece that they'll be playing is highlights from Moana. It's a medley of 4 songs from the movie Moana. We hope you recognize and enjoy them, and actually the 8th graders played it along with another piece this past Friday at the High Note Adjudication Festival at Duquesne University, where they earned a superior rating, and I'm very proud of them. At this time, 7th grade students should make their way on stage. 8th grade students should please change seats at this time if you switch seats for Carnival of the Animals. Tonight, 7th and 8th grade musicians will only be playing one longer piece for you tonight. It's titled Carnival of the Animals, originally by Saint-Saëns. We're playing an arrangement by Frank J. Halfrey. The original piece is about 14 movements long, each movement featuring a different animal from the animal kingdom. We're playing 3 of those movements tonight. The first one is the Royal March of the Lion, which you'll hear is very lively and majestic sounding. The second movement is the Elephant. This one features the cello section and would feature the bass section if we had a bass section. If any of your children want to switch to bass, we can make that happen. So it features the cello section on low end section, and it also is kind of humorous, lumbering, heavy like an elephant. The last movement is titled Fossils. Fossils is really interesting. It represents a musical menagerie of prehistoric creatures. It's really interesting, and the most interesting part is that there's lots of little tunes weaved into the composition by the composer, some of which you'll definitely recognize, one of which I guarantee you'll recognize. It's probably one of our favorite spots in it, just because it's really funny. We really hope you enjoy, and remember, please don't clap in between movements, and yeah, thank you. Oh, this is the other piece we played last Friday, by the way, with the 8th grade, so we hope you enjoy. grades to make one large ensemble. 7th and 8th grade will stay on the stage, and at this time, 6th grade may walk back to their spots on the stage. Thank you for your patience with all of our transitions. Just be a moment. Our last piece for you tonight is an arrangement of Viva La Vida, arranged by Larry Moore. If you don't know it, Viva La Vida is a popular tune written by the band Coldplay, and the 7th and 8th grade boys really, really love it, and so I decided to bring the 6th graders in on it. One of the things I love about the piece that they probably don't care about at all is that it's in A major. A major has certain finger patterns that are challenging for middle school students, so it's a really good opportunity to practice our intonation and things. Thank you for coming tonight, and we hope you enjoy our final piece. Thank you for a wonderful night, thank you for coming, and thank you for a wonderful school year. I guess that's all I have for you tonight. I hope you get home safe, and yeah, thank you for coming today. Thank you for supporting